Hi guys, it's Becky, and I just wanted to pop on here real quick because I just got my orders from SilverSilk in the mail, and I wanted to show you all what I got. I'm actually in the middle of filming 2 different tutorials, so like this isn't going to be a long content-heavy thing. I need to get back to that. But I ordered some stuff from SilverSilk, the pop-up shop. That's these guys right here. And then I got my chain from the collab between Jesse James Beads for their Magical Mystery bead box and the specific one-off chain that he made to go with these. And so I'll show these in just a minute, but let's look at what the pop-up shop had, because like I'm excited about these. I need to tell you about my plans for some of these. So I had actually bought the stuff for the other stuff first, and then like I got a little message about the pop-up shop, and I was like, I just gave you money. But there are some really great things in the pop-up shop, and like usually the pop-up shop stuff doesn't last that long, but I mean, look at these like mother of pearl little pendants. You've got some crystal pendants, different colors, and so I wanted to get them so that I could have some pretty things to make with, because he put some stuff up for really decent prices for some of these beads that go with these. And then there's probably going to be some tutorials that he puts together over on the SilverSilk site. So I'm just pulling these out. Did I bring a... There it is. I'm going to put my beads in here, but we'll take a look at the beads and the findings that I got from the pop-up shop. And the pop-up shop is usually where he'll list like beads, findings, and things that aren't like a repeat make. Like these chains and the leather cord and stuff, he may not put them into rotation for that. But I love this pearlesque chain. It's like the capture chain where you've got the ball chain in there, and then you've got the knitted wire over it, but there's this tinsel between the knitted wire and the chain that just gives you an added dimensionality for this. So I love that. Let me actually pull out because I've got my I sort and store my SilverSilk stuff in these photo boxes. So I've got those so I can put these away in their spots. So here's my capture chain photo box. Let's put this guy in here. It's capture chain and pearlesque chain. And you can see that difference. This is just capture chain with kind of a peridot coating, and then this is that pearlesque chain next to it. Or maybe that's olive green. This one might be peridot and silver. But so usually you've got like the chains that you can buy year-round in the regular section of the site, and then he makes these special chains that are available in the pop-up shop. So I like to grab those when I see that message and when they pop up, because that makes them special, and I like being able to grab those. Then here's some pipe chain, and pipe chain is it's just rubber tubing. You can see the tube right there with a really fine gauge. It's like 32 gauge wire knitted around it. And it just adds some extra dimensionality when you've got like those 2 colors together. Why are you not wrapping nicely? Anyways, this was from the holiday pop-up shop. It was the peppermint chain. And I thought since it's silver and red, that might be really fun to do with some of my, what are they called? You know, the thing like Valentine's making. So I'm gonna put this in here for now so that I can get to it later and I'll know where it is. Stay. You know what? It might just need me to do the thing. And then this is just some leather cord. It's 2mm leather cord. That was included with this because you can make additional things. Stay in the thing where I put you, buddy. There you go. For now. Okay. And then this is leather chain, which is where he takes some leather cord and then does the knitted wire around it. And the leather chain also goes in here with the pipe chain. Because I don't have a separate thing for my leather chain. I should probably get a separate thing for my leather chain because look how full this is. It's okay. It'll still close. All right. So that's that one put away. We'll get these sorted in a minute. Let me pull out. Okay. So I've got those put away. I got my leather chain. I've got just flat mesh and then some 3 needle chain in this one. So we've got those. All right. Let's take a look at some of these beads from the pop-up shop. And I'll put the link to the pop-up shop and his site down below because they were pretty good. So we've got some pearls. These are 8mm pearls. They are check glass pearls, so they've got a little bit of heft to them. I'll put that there. We've got these petals with the pink and like, is it travertine finish? I don't know. These petal beads have a hole drilled in the side like that. And then they've got a little divot on one side. I bet he's got a tutorial planned for that one. And then there are some of these findings. Now these trumpety kind of findings, these copper ones, you can, let me grab my chain. Instead of using the regular pipe chain fittings, you could use these for that. Or you could make a tassel with maybe some of the 3 needle chain, or do it with some beads and then have that be part of the design. But they're a pretty versatile component that we can add a lot of fun stuff to our designs with. Oh man, I really need to sort my leather out of here and put it in its own. It's getting out of control. It's getting a little, I have a pipe chain problem. It's not a problem. I can stop anytime I want, I promise. Let me have these. These remind me, let me tell you, if these remind you of that, let me know, because like it reminds me of the stones from Fifth Element, you know, the earth, air, water, fire that caused all of that stuff for Fifth Element. That's what these remind me of. So I'm going to call those Fifth Element stones. All right, and then this is just a really light, pretty pink. I don't know if you guys can see it. Trust me, it's pink. It's a very pink, well, a very light pink. And these are just some crystal rondelles that were from that in the pop-up shop. And usually the pop-up shop items have kind of a theme to them, and I can't remember what this theme was, but it was like one of those romantic, soft color, peachy vibe kind of things. So we've got some of these drops, these crystal drops. Look at this. It has sparkles at the back of it. So they show up through that. Look at that dimension. And so you've got the one that's kind of pink, and then there's this one that's kind of a almost a blue color, but it's like a misty blue. And then we've got some bail beads that have large holes, and these bails can fit onto some of the thicker pipe chains and leather chains, and you could probably put 2 through some of these. Like, look how large this is. You could do a bail with like a pipe chain and a capture chain going through the same bail, like a double layered necklace to add some dimensionality. These are so cute. We're just getting these sorted. Mother of pearl. These are going to be fantastic on some earrings. I'm going to stick them in here with my other little pendant drop things, because you know I like putting those in the same place. And we've got these. They are a cage. There are some little crystals inside these leaf cages. Super, super cute. I've got more of these little trumpet bead caps there. And then I've got these copper bead caps. I'm going to actually wait a little bit until I get some of these others sorted. There are these drops. This makes me think of rhubarbs. And I don't know if you guys are seeing this too, but like, you know, rhubarb has like that pink, like bright pink flesh, and then the green on the outside for that. And so that's what this is making me think of, is rhubarb. Okay, and then got some fire polish beads. These are like an opal color with, I think that is like a purple splash on it. I don't know. I didn't write down what they were. All right. And then we've got more lentil beads. And they're like lentils, but they have a top drilled hole like that. And these are like a green, maybe brownish. They're light green with like a travertine kind of a finish on them, like that. And then we've got some teeny tiny spike beads. I love spike beads. These are so much fun to play with and make things with. They are fantastic in like a wrap bracelet where you do wraps on either side, especially if you can put beads around them to hold the spike up right, and then you can have a spiked bracelet. Okay, and then we've got these brown crystal rounds. These are about 4mm, it looks like. Those guys are going in there. And then look at these teeny tiny black gems. Plus we got like a little bonus tassel. See, already. All I have to do is put it inside this, and then I've got a little tassel. There we go. But then we've got, they are black and they are sparkly. I'm leaving these on the strand so that they are easier to manage when it's time for me to use them. And I'm going to go ahead and stick these guys in here, and that will be my pop-up shop sorted for that. Now let's talk about the stuff that I got to go with the Jesse James bead box, because I am excited about that. I have been waiting to make things with that Jesse James bead box, which I was excited about when I got it, but I've been waiting until I got my order from Nealay because I love everything in here, but I love especially that they collabed with him and he came up with such gorgeous, beautiful chains that we can use with this to make some things. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that this week. We're gonna do a full set. We're gonna have a necklace. We are going to have a bracelet. We are going to have earrings, and we are going to have a ring. Maybe we'll have 3 rings. 3 rings. Oh man, no, yes, I'm making 3 rings. 3-ring circus. We're gonna have 3 rings. That's what we're gonna do for that. So we've got those, and I just want to show you the chains that he made. And I know they already did a live with these, but like I didn't have these at the time to admire, so I'm just going to take some time to do that. Looks like we've got gold ball chain and then this baby blue wire around it, which is gorgeous. See how well that goes with some of those colors. And then there's this pearlesque chain. It is silver chain, and it looks like it's got a really bright blue tinsel, and then this darker blue for the wire on around the outside of that. That's beautiful. And then they were out of the leather chain. I missed that boat. It was gone by the time I got to the site, but there is this pearlesque pipe chain, which has the bright pink, fuchsia with the purple, And then it looks like we've got some tinsel in here too. Let's scooch back a little bit so you can see. Let me actually, there we go. See that tinsel color? So there was also some three needle chain in that little shop area of the site where this was listed, which I will put a link in the description if you want to go check it out. And in there was some fuchsia colored 3 needle chain. And so I popped that into my cart, but at the same time I went over to the section of the shop where you can just buy 3 needle chain, and I got 3 other colors to go with it. So the fuchsia it's also listed in the section with the other chain, by the way, this fuchsia color, but it was in the shop for this one. But from the rest of it, I grabbed this black 3 needle chain, this purple 3 needle chain, and this baby blue 3 needle chain. And my plans for this is to use this in a bracelet, and look how much it matches my my nails. So during Beadscapade, one of the kits that came with it, it was a thing where you could buy these kits ahead of time, and then there were these classes that you could watch where he would teach you some techniques, and some other beaders were involved. There's Cassandra Spicer, Jill Wiseman, Jules Avalar, and one of the classes that he taught was Kumihimo with 3 needle chain. So this is what they got, and this kit is available on the site. It's $24 for 4 strands of 3 needle chain, which is normally $11 per strand. And then you get the findings and a Kumihimo disc. And then you can make a little bracelet like this. But I have a plan to make a length of Kumihimo with this, and then do a 3 or a multi-strand bracelet where one of the strands is this Kumihimo with these 4 3 needle chains. So I'm going to do the Kumihimo off camera because there's already a tutorial on how to do Kumihimo with this, and it's one that Nealay put together. So you can watch that if you wanted to learn how to do that. He's very good at it. I watched it and then did this. But yeah, I'm going to do a Kumihimo with these, and we are going to have that be one of the strands in a multi-strand bracelet, and then we'll use some beads and findings and other things from the kit for the other strands for that bracelet. So we'll do 3 rings, we'll have a bracelet, we're going to do some necklacey things, we'll do some earrings maybe with this, and it's just going to be a really fun time. I'm going to do a full set with this because it's full set February, but I'm very excited about all of these, and I'm really excited that they finally got here. So sometime this week I am going to get that started. It might not be until this weekend that it gets uploaded, but I'm really excited, and I'm really happy that this arrived. This is not the Tucson kit that he had up for grabs on his site. That hasn't shipped yet. So yeah, we'll have different excitement when that gets here. But yeah, so that was Pop-Up Shop plus the Jesse James Beads collab that I got that arrived at my house today, and I just wanted to share with you guys. Hope you're having a great night. Bye!